Global Window Team kan aji Congress Bhavan Dimapur de agina ase aro huni pai ase ki Npcc Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee por ekta press conference rakhina ase where Health and Family Welfare Department de doctor nurses staff kan ঠিক ঠাক না থাকা লাগা ওপরে তাকান কথা কবলে আছে কুছে আৰু ইতুই নই কিনা হেলথ সেক্টর নাগাল্যান্ডে নেগলেক্ট করা লাগা ওপরে তাকান ইতু প্রেস কনফারেন্সতে ডিসকাস করবলে আছে কুছে আইবি তাকান কি কয় ডিটেইল রা হুদাউতি কৰি চাও
A very good morning to all of you. Today we have with us my friend and colleague, Engineer Mission Lokat. He is the chairperson of the Public Grievances Department, Npcc. He has some very important things to share with you all. Also with us is our Dimapur DCC President, Mr. Kutuhal. And on my left, on the far left, is Mr. Andrew, Media Coordinator, Npcc. Let's start with our chairperson of Public Grievances Department. The time is yours.
Okay, sir, thank you. Okay, today we really want to focus on 2 points about Health and Family Welfare Department in Nagaland. So the number 1 point is lack of basic equipments that are required here in Nagaland. Okay, lack of basic equipments or material equipments that are required in the medical sectors here in Nagaland. And the number two is lack of medical staff like doctors, nurse, radiologists, technicians, all those. So regarding the first one, lack of basic equipments that are required here in Nagaland. Regarding this issue also, the first thing that I want to mention is last year on 4th of May 2024, we gave a press statement to the Naga Hospital Authority Kohima, telling them to restore the CT scan and mammogram at the earliest. But still then, till today, as of now, they have not restored the CT scan also and mammogram also. Now CT scan, ultrasound, all those are basic equipments that are required in a hospital. And it's not only Kohima being the capital does not have that facility. And it's not that we have not reminded them. We have reminded them many a times. Because it's like playing with the life of the people here in Nagaland. From many other districts, they come to Kohima to get treatment. So in Naga Hospital, since they don't have CT scan, they are referred to some private hospitals. Now somebody who is not able to walk by himself, people used to take him, drag Kurina Garide Rekina. That's how they do the CT scan and all. How much difficulty the people are suffering. So it's not only Kohima. Recently we have through some reports, see even in Zonoboto there is no CT scan. Those are the things that are happening here in our state. And say example like just to get a CT scan, somebody has to come down from 150 kilometers away from the state capital. They have to travel a long distance. I'm just citing an example. Okay, there are so many other equipments, medical equipments, which I don't know the name also. It is not being provided here in our state. Now I just want to say, how long will this happen? Why? Because see, Nagaland is the state which got statehood before all other northeast states in Nagaland. I mean all other states in northeast. Nagaland is the first statehood pala first asudo. But why? If there is a health issue, we don't get treatment here in our state itself. We have to go to Impal, we have to go to Shillong. See, taking example of Manipur, Meghalaya and all, they got statehood only after us. There is something wrong with our system, isn't it? So through this press statement, I just want to remind the ministry concerned also, this health issue should not be taken lightly. Or see, example like there are at present there are 56 PHCs without even a single doctor, 57 PHCs without even a single doctor. How is that possible? See, one PHC, it takes care of more than 20 villages. At an average, it takes care of 15, 16 villages. So without a doctor, how is the PHC supposed to run? Bustide thaga manon 13, 14 village day. If there is an emergency case, where do they go? That is the condition or the situation, the pathetic condition of our state today. So with this, I just want to tell the government also, stop taking the healthcare very lightly. Why not our state be like our neighboring states? We always see that there are some issues, there are some conflicts happening here in Manipur, but their technology is much, much better than us. They have medical college, they have engineering college, they have good medical facilities. Now what is wrong with our state? Okay, now that is concerning the first point, the lack of basic equipments that exists here in our Nagaland. Now the second point is lack of medical staff, lack of doctors, lack of nurses, all those things. Now government may take excuse. Now why is the medical department not functioning properly? They may make excuse that exams are not being made to be conducted. That may be their excuses. Yeah, for many years they have not advertised the post of doctors, nurse, staff, all those. They have not advertised. But it is their own making, okay, I will tell you. There are lack of doctors everywhere. And they will put the blame on the public, or they will put the blame on some associations or unions for not letting that special recruitment drive to happen. But it is all their, like I'm saying, it is all their doing. See, the reason there were many associations or unions who were against the special recruitment drive of 288 vacancies, which includes doctors, nurses, technicians, radiologists, all those. Now, going back to the first point, see, here example like in Znoboto, it seems there is CT scan or all those facilities are there. CT scan is not there, but other facilities are there. But they don't have a radiologist to operate the machine. Those are the things happening. Now, see, they will say, government will make an excuse that they are not able to fill up the vacancies because of some certain associations, but it's never like that. The reason here is, in that special recruitment drive, they have said that they will give 175 extra marks to people who have worked during COVID time. Now, I think that is too much. It is almost like 36% of the total mark. Now you imagine yourself, you get 36% mark even before sitting for exam. How fair is that? Now, for COVID, some other states like Manipur and all, they have given a little mark to those people who work during the COVID. Say example like 10 mark extra. That is somehow acceptable, okay? But directly giving away 175 is not acceptable. And it is against the rule number 9, clause 4 of Npcc also. And it is against the rule number 16, article 16 under Indian Constitution also. It is a violation of that. So they may have excused that because of so many things they are not able to advertise those posts in Alak Witahu. Hulibi 2020 they gave an advertisement of how many posts? They gave advertisement of 186 posts. And clearly it is written that it is purely a contract for 12 months and no person has the right to ask for regularization. It's mentioned in the order itself. Now, don't think that I'm against those people who are already working, who work during the COVID. I appreciate their work. Hulibi, say example, just taking example, my friend, let's imagine he is a doctor, I myself also. I work under government of Nagaland. He work under private during the COVID. Now when we are going to sit for exam, I'm already given 175 mark extra in advance. Where will he go? Now we are humans though. See, those are the things. But still then, if the government was serious enough, it is already more than 1 year. They gave the order for special recruitment drive, but since many of the pressure group were against it, they were not able to conduct that special recruitment drive. Now it's already more than 1 year. What are they doing? They will have assembly. What resolution do they pass, or what benefit do they give by sitting in the assembly and discussing? These things are very serious, so they should actually be taking up these issues. So for us also, what we are saying is, at least the cabinet could sit, have a meeting, and come out with some resolution. Make way for vacancies, make way for all those vacancies to be filled up. Like I'm saying, see, 175 is not acceptable, and I don't think that will happen. So at least they have to make some arrangement, isn't it, if they're serious enough. And they cannot simply say that because of the associations banning this special recruitment, they are lacking in manpower. So like I'm saying, serious enough asikuli tu pila wartahan discuss kurina ekta adjustment huli kurina special recruitment drive to huli paru thakisibla. Huli they are not serious though. Health sector to khatam hui jawle je Nagaland la. Example like minor heart surgery to pinapare Nagaland de. Napare though, you have to go to some other states. Minor heart surgery to pinapare. Why is the condition like this? The government has to take this issue very seriously.
It's such an injustice, and it's such a tragedy that in this age of so much technology advancements in the medical field, here we don't have even the most basic of equipments. Of course, some private hospitals might have it, but as we know, the majority of our population are farmers. They mostly live in the rural areas, and it's a very big difficulty for people, especially those who live in the rural areas. There are certain diseases or ailments which can be so easily managed if it was given attention, treatment at the right time. But because of all this lack of basic equipments in most of the places in Nagaland, and because of these shortages of manpower, these minor ailments or diseases becomes worse, it becomes chronic, and so many people in the state are going through these difficulties. And of course there are so many departments, there are so many sectors, but certain sectors like the health or the medical sector, and certain sectors like, for example, primary education, these things we should not compromise on. The government, it's the duty of the government to ensure that at least these basic infrastructures, basic utilities are given. There shouldn't be any excuse for all this. No excuse is good enough. These are basic things. It should be available. If our neighboring states, forget about other states, or if our neighboring states can have all these facilities, why can't we? This is just a matter of lack of accountability. This is a matter of misgovernance. This is a matter of utter and total neglect. So if you have nothing more to add, I think that will be all for today. We'll go to questions.
DMI St. Joseph Global School, Chumukadima, in collaboration with Scholar Academy, offers top-tier JEE and NEET coaching, world-class labs, and skill building in robotics, swimming, and vocational courses. Admissions open. Shape your future with us.
Specifics like Mr. Khan said, some specific particular hospitals where there is a lack of staff or doctors or nurses or any particular hospital which lack equipment here. Of course, you have mentioned Kodima, Naga Hospital Authority.
Acha sir, again my question na exact number to say 57 PHC na noy. PHC to doctor ekta piswi nai. Aro ite example like ki piri nishna mokchun nishna nolivi zunmoto nishna ito handu to example basic equipment mu ite kwala handu nai do. Staff khan bi kwa nishna kumba example like kumba PHC to nurse ekta ba chula se na doctor na thaka ba nurse ekjun dujun ba chula se inala pathetic condition aso. Aro mala problem ase kile health care ge interest na de mu itu na buji. Aro as per some report every year between the year 2023 to 25 bitore the department has spent between 40 to 240 crores 40 to 240 crores in upgradation of the equipments quasi. Only I don't know where they have upgraded.
That's a big market for people.
Yeah, but they are not. I don't see anything upgrade wala kuna dikhe.
So, applicant to college, special recruitment protocol because against it. Those who got protocols in 21, they kind of bother. Our appreciation of their part should not be reduced to mere rhetoric. Supreme Court, and following that statement from the Supreme Court, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, they directed every state to give preference to those COVID doctors. So I think your disagreement with the special recruitment drive is against, not directly against the government of Nagaland, but against the Union of India, government of India and Supreme Court.
Acha sir, see regarding that one, we are not saying that we are against that. Nah. As a party, we are not saying that we are against the special recruitment drive. We have to think it practically. I already gave an example, isn't it? Private they come, my government they come, to same time they life risks kuna COVID time they come, na. Example since my government they come, to my give 175 my extra days. So based on that order that you have mentioned now, other states has also came out with some special recruitment drive, but the marks allocated was not as per the state of Nagaland. Moi konishna Madhupura nishnandu
It has never specified any particular marks to be given.
yeah, that's why hulwi konishna special recruitment drive la de marks iman diwi gunai ku likhe na do tu yate la making hi so tan ni jo bana example like bar kwazuli manipur bi tan bi covid warriors kan thagise doctors kan ito hangi do under tan NHM de nolwi department la de kam guri thaga hangi do 10 marks nishna extra dishe kwa to 10 marks ji guli do
The same the same advantages should be given to those private doctors also.
yeah, because they also sacrifice no and it is going to be through Nagaland Public Service Commission. So when I get a question, if 175 is given to somebody, it is a violation of the Article 16 also, equal opportunity in employment. So no it to be violate so Npcc rule number 9 clause 4 we by violate crazy too.
Yes, sir, that's all true. And it has been made.
But in short, Nazarsi, what I want to say is, whatever it may be, rules can do. They are the one who are meant to make the rule how a state is governed. No, the cabinets. So it tell a special recruitment drive ladu chadu. They can sit today if they are money concerned enough. They can sit today. They can have discussion, make some arrangement na marks la huliwi. Ina hulido union association na mi chuchap thagi jao huli. They are just to order to follow rule pare na implement rule pare na ini na pending rakhe so
4 years since any doctors have been recruited through advocacy in Nagaland. So right now, that this sources fund or voice after recruit people in the Barato or do this particular case to High Court case. So until the verdict comes out, no recruitment can be done through advocacy. That's what you can say. So that I can comment.
Now, my question is, honestly, kim sa itu government do na dimag to bal site do na biya site extra chulai do tai. Example man kyo ekta kam gule court case kuri do court pra stay order ani do. Itu gane jamala huna jaze. Ita example like special recruitment drive kuro guse some aggrieved doctors they have filed a court case against this also. Hului coordination if government is very serious enough, Nagaland the rules and regulation who makes the cabinets na mentioning again and again if they are serious enough tonight this evening also they can sit, they can frame all those criterias, what are the things or what changes need to be done in the special recruitment drive, and they can advertise tomorrow. That is the power of cabinet na. But they are not doing it. So we are here to remind them the seriousness of this issue.
Sir, there has not been requisition of medical officers to Npcc for the past 3 years. Why is a medical department not able to requisition post of MO medical officer to Npcc instead of trying to regularize two COVID doctors? And it is clearly written on the contract that is for 2 years.
See, actually, the story is like this. Even before COVID came, there were around how many vacancies? 24 MOs like that were vacant before this COVID came, and they already sent the requisition to Npcc also. But I don't know why they did not advertise. The reason Npcc gave was the one order came from the government side again, from the department to withdraw all those. Now again after that, after the COVID, this contracted thaka wala kan nolibi ito hamra so melai gina special recruitment drive guna ekta ahishu. To tando ito special recruitment drive la excuse to lui gina aji tok pi advertise holi na pare se. To because of that court case yate lagai disi ekjumra tadira dusra lagai disi ina hui na pending ho so huli moi kwa nisina. Example moi wa court case kursi guli if the government comes out with something which is fair enough for the society or for the aggrieved doctors and nurses, I'm sure they will withdraw the court cases also. To moi ja kwa nisina tahan bra kwa se Npcc they through deal also the Npcc they jaw lage to handu because their pay scale is more than 2,800 na huliwi kwa nisina government la making hi se manula dimag ra khelu le na life sector to pi mala health sector to pi na khele so it's not a new issue na already punchina thakise uli aru wapas lulu ji tagan.
Sir, pwede contract of person naka statement naka insubde dia laga insubde do COVID data kan yung July gina, ito do ilo din na chara do tan sina pa inje. Whereas ito medical experience kami kumba private hospital de bahade olibi out of Nagaland de olibi alag civil societies kan olibi COVID la time de as a COVID warriors of mono contribute kuri gina se nijor la level pra. To ito excuse takan di gina regular guru le takan koshis ko la do ito is it fair enough for medical experience?
Hoy do ito it's not fair na. See, I'm not against people who are working in contract, okay? They sacrifice their life for the people during the COVID. Only what I'm saying is equal opportunity diu na tahan kile regularization mangi ase mo itu kuaso. Our medical doctors kan do tahan la age limit to 45 aso. 45 years tok exam diu pare do tahan. The government is even agreeing or they are agreeing to increase the age also. Holi moi kwanisina loophole kumba se. For me, I feel that ite amni question udise tone utu contract bitode kumba the minister MLA hanla bachan noli manon thakiuni gi itu garne itu issue la se. Noile do bar kozuli tai private kam mo government kusi tai life risk kusi do to tai kila feel grow 175 mo extra advance ba de se to 175 noina alop negotiate kuru na mark do ina ole tai bi man objection na kru la na to will be already be clearly likhina je moi ko nisina 24 June 2022 la debi nobody will mane those posts is only for 12 months until those vacancies are filled through Npcc no hilibi and nobody has the right to claim for regularization clearly likhina je department la advertisement de to huli mo ge tan if we say like this it may sound that we are against them huli nan hoy they can always sit for example na but why ask for 175 extra mark so manu ki position hoy tan medical manu amgi head kuli pare they may head us huli condition for equality transparency etui kutha kwaje
National Insurance Doctors Association Andhra, they have a statement like last month, I think last month, or February, so they have brought for they still the same concerns that we have, lack of doctors and nurses. After that, election statements, they came out in favor, it seems that they came out in favor of that one-time special recruitment drive. So I'm gonna comment on that.
So kiki association hulu ita like you have mentioned nidahan dotan nijobi they are working under the department and they have pointed out so many things that are not in proper way within the department no if I'm not wrong they have mentioned all those details lack of manpower lack of facilities it also puina but regarding them supporting the one-time special recruitment drive to moidu tu na jene huli kwanishna balra babishik huli do fear hule se huli do moi ta example koi dise bishi bar koi dise example fear hule se government bi alop negotiate korina marks kan huli pat advertise ko dile bishi bal hone ye etoi kwaje
So this question is to the chairman research department. So sir idea apni kushi ke 57 PhD do without doctor ase Nagaland. So out of 100 almost 150. So sir apni kan 57 primary health center de apni kan practically visit kori saise sir.
Nai to do as per the reports man be
Now apni kan laga findings kan do sir ita apni age dibi koise. So Npcc bra government ke what should be the modalities that government should do to execute, to implement and bring doctors in all the PHC? What is your advice?
see moi ini cooling mun tagaro se alop to serious ho lage health sector ase na noi alag department nishna noi example like PWD nishna hole manpower committee hole sama hui jawla I don't know whether I'm correct or not citing the name of it but department hole health laro सबसे important ase no health first ahead na to itu example like 57 doctors na punche gwa do example like itia 288 vacancy asu do itu pat fill up koriu na 288 to doctor nurse itu also pasu do to example PhD ekta de 57 doctor nai to itu bi sob fulfill hui jao na hoy para to concern kuri na itu special recruitment drive apni naam ki dili takan kiba ekta kurina pat idu vacancy to fill kudu lage aro every year pusa in terms of 1,000 crore de invest kore se upgradation ku dese facility kan alop serious lo lage ta mi nole do not everybody has the money to go outside like them na for a small mini heart surgery you have to go to Kohima I mean you have to go to Delhi.
So apni kan 4th May 2024 you have reminded the government to take action full on it. So Npcc do you have any plans that medical concern ministry ke log paigina itu apni kan public grievances to talaga table de put up program.
See Jainata look at meeting grule lena la kotha bi noi if they don't listen to what we are saying we will be compelled to go down to the streets it was as simple as that.
I think what you have stated so far I'm assuming it's based on anecdotal references. But to force someone, especially the government, you need hard evidence. Na. So, if you investigate, RTI can file information, if study case, government force, RTI
See, আজিকালি the RTI we easily manipulate kuri diye mano. No. And many of the people misuse RTI also. Oh, of course, if required, we can do it. Facts and figure. Huli, moi kya example ko je. Manpower kumti. Itu to moi ajiman ki kuje itu we they should learn from this. Now number 2, CT scan na punche kusina moi kuti na punche tu evidence lagi we na lagi China 7 hospital din nai do. Tu itu sai na tan action law lagi do. Aro kuti na punche what I want to suggest the public also apne la jakade na punche gulu mangi information divi we will take up the issue. These days RTI also easily it can be manipulated na.
So just supplementing to my colleague, India Coalition, sir, evidence is very important. Apuni kan hoy public grievances kawni apuni kan hala pori ase buti ase odi sir apuni in the coming days Npcc be idu medical department laga labs district te taga apuni ambi Congress laga district te ase top office to tate apuni kan ini ground report jayegina sir evidence ora bole bhabana ase na.
Of course, yeah. Itu to kro lage. Ite example like man China sukua dikhe to example like 2-3 jaga ase district te na thakala huli lagi se gulu to man puila time devi nai kure no example like not only the medical sector we go to from district to district aro manu babio moi expose kure la to moi kila hota im na longi oppose kore na bi babi thego na no huli we went to his place for some work tadi la scheme bishi thakise to expose kuse ite to kam du shuru hoa so just because we raised our voice against it kam du shuru hoa se itu nishina man aji medical department la bi ko ase I'm sure they will respond mala hisab te nohile to moi agite ko nishina evidence bi collect kurugo lagile will go down to the streets na.
So India medical laga topic no itu alag topic ase DCC ra town hall laga issue take up korise and then they have evidence on the RTI findings that Jundu 19 crore 90 lakhs 99,999 pilaise itu DCC ba paise bishi pilaise itu ba dan lokote takan koina ase ki sir ekta special team find form grow lage where DCC be include grow lage aru they investigate grow lage to Npcc ba ki pai dula opore.
See, I'm sure most of you were there during the other day's press conference. Takan DCC kan ge inaga issue as a DCC kan ge interest krushe. They filed the necessary RTI and they got a reply. Based on that, they have given a detailed press conference. I won't get into all of that. All I can say is the Npcc is completely behind the DCC, and through this platform, I urge the government to take this seriously and do course correction.
Since you all have the proof already, everything from the RTI report, what's the next step apart from just telling the government that to give a explanation for it? There should be a legitimate step forward. Approach the CBI, right to the CBI.
Yeah, of course.
Will that be done?
Of course. Everything is being considered. I cannot comment on that now, but we are doing whatever is necessary now. The PCC will discuss about this, and we'll decide on what the next course of action will be.
So, MP Superman Jamirra, MP LATB district kunba ke ambulance community use kuruli dina ase tade kunba district ke dia through tribal apex body kan udishe bole sir ami kan etia kunba complaint pai ase ke those vehicles to district takan laga allocated area din hoina district hospital dimapur de abandon gorna bishi rakha huni ase so research department babi dek par bhabi saboli laga ekta
Acha itu lah tu mai terus pongi ku na hudi na kuide se on his behalf because he had good intentions to give ambulance to all the districts. So far it has been delivered in 6 districts only. So as per his plan, he wants to give it to all the districts. Taiwan already, even before he said publicly, I'm saying that, okay, I'm sorry, that is what he is planning. Aro, kwa nisina medical, সব জায়গাতে মেডিকেল প্ৰব্লেম আছে এইটো কাৰণে তাই এম্বুলেন্স দিছিলে আৰু ডিমাপুৰতে জামা কৰি আছে এইটোতো ঠিক নাই ওলা এইটোতো মানে এইটোতো মই Npcc চাইড পৰা হ'লে এনেই ইনকুৱাৰী কৰি নাই কি কৰিব লাগে কৰিলে ভাল না নহ'লে ইট ইজ মেণ্ট টু বি ইউজ ফৰ পাব্লিক ছাৰ্ভিচ নট টু বি ষ্টেচন হিয়াৰ ইন কোহিমা এণ্ড ডিমাপুৰ না সব কি দি ওলাইছে তো
লাষ্ট কোৱেশ্চন স্যাৰ এতিয়া লোকসভা ইলেকশ্যন পাছতে ৰন সিট কংগ্ৰেছ খান জিতিছে আৰু আপুনি এতিয়া আগে দেখুওৱা নিচিনা ইলেক্টেড মেম্বাৰ পৰাবে ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টে ফাৰ্ষ্ট ফেজ MPLA দি পেলাই এম্বুলেন্স দিছে আৰু আপুনি কৈ আছে অল 18 ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টছ পাব বুলিলে এতিয়া MP একটা থাকা পৰা আপুনি আহা সামনে কংগ্ৰেছ কাণ্ডে ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট কি কাম কৰা যাবলৈ আছে প্ৰগ্ৰেছ কিনিকা চলি আছে অলপ আপডেট দিব স্যাৰ
See, for us to see, we believe in issue-based politics. Aro ini mami ni dikhe to hoy seniors khala blazing lage holi mostly Congress to man itia youths khan melai gina public la issue khan take up grina not only promising pila de manual train nisina false promises kurina ahala noina even if we don't have a single seat in the NLA we're acting the role of an opposition till today. If we are not acting the role of an opposition, who will ask question to the government? No. We ask question to the government. Aro itu pichide kinako itu we time respond dire. To mando opposition la rule he play grina hai se ji. Aro in this so far it is going very well. Dimapur DCC hambi membership drive kurise and I hope very soon mala PCC la directive ahile do sub district bi membership drive bi thagiola. Aro moi kwanishina we want our party to be issue-based politics, not that false promises wala. Itu is it.
So basically, there are different phases to a campaign, and as political parties, we are always on campaign mode, in a way. Now, what we are concentrating on now is to revamp and rebuild the party. Whatever we have observed from the assembly elections, last assembly elections, we have observed, we have studied, and we have, identified some loopholes. We are trying to work on that. That is number one. And beyond that, we'll continue to raise the issues that are close to the people. We'll continue to raise the misgovernance of the government. We'll continue to, highlight corruptions of the government of today. But apart from that, we also know that we need to find solutions. That also we are working on a plan. We will continue to give hope to the people. We have a vision for the state of Nagaland. So all these three things are going to go in tandem in the next 3 years.
So viewers, Npcc laga press conference khotom hoise aro engineer mission lokat chairman research department Npcc aro younger longcomer communication department Npcc tajun by address kurise aro tajun address kura homoy de Naka hospital Kohima jun do capital ase tati dak basic medical equipments kan nathaka opore takan khulasa kurise aro takan koi ase ki district hospitals bishi ase hole bi doctor ঠিক tak নাই নহলে nurses kan নাই equipments ঠিক tak নাই idubra bimar manu bishi duk palaga oporde takan concern janai dise aro example bi set kurise ki bimar manu hospital de khumai gina ase khara koribo na pare doctor kan bra idu CT scan report mange bimar manu kinika jabo so district hospital sab te idu CT scan machine kan bi thakibo laga bi koise kunba hospital de do CT scan machine ase radiologist nai aro takan koi ase ki as per 2024 report, 288 vacancies ase Nagaland medical department. Tade medical officers, doctors, aro nurses kan ase. Holibi jundu COVID time de doctor khan private pro bi sob ahigina idu covid time de kam kurise takan karone do idu doctor khan itia government de kam kurna thaka khan do exam dishigule takan ge 175 marks bonus dibuli laga jindo wada ase idu do thik nai go ase out of 486 marks tade percentage of 36% idu without exam pai jase idu do fair noi go ase aro tai ko do violation of article 16 constitution of india laga ase equal representation noi go ase idu bra cabinet to be medical department hobi nole medical minister ba idu ekbar discuss kurigina equal representation karone idu dusra district nole dusra state tibi jundo takan saigina idu marks to olop dia ase olibi 175 to bishi hoche idu do ekbar reevaluate kurobo lage kuna takan chani boli dise aro taibra khota ko adam de jani boli dise ke Nagaland 57 primary health center do doctor ekta bi nai ko ase noile kunba primary health center do ekta nurse prai chule ase aro amikan sai shigule Nagaland de all total around 150 plus primary health center ase aro doctor aro nurses natakina kinika bimar manuge ilaj kurbo to takhan koa do usa ase gule etu beshi dangor concern aro alarming ase to medical minister babe Nagaland district of the primary health center de doctor aro nurses kan nathaka opor de ekpar do idu chanbin kurigina idu ekpar saile beshi bhal hobo aro idu ekla nohigina government hospital kan ge equipments upgradation karone 40 to 240 crore ase to equipments to kuti khini ase nole idu puisa aha do kuti jai ase guna takan huti ase so Npcc ba urge kura nishina Nagaland laga health sector do biya hoigina jai ase itu bi question dangor ekta ase so concerned minister Paiwan Konyak purabe idu Npcc bra jundu urge kuri ase idu laga opor de ekbar chanbin gorle bishi bhal hobo aro jundu Npcc bra town hall laga related opor de question hota damde takan jawab dishi ke jundu DCC bra idu laga opor de RTI likhi gina jundu resolve aise aro takan itia DCC bra idu sai ase idu laga opor de Npcc bra support janai dise aro Npcc laga communication department younger longkormer bra bi kose ke takan chupchap no poibo lagi shigule CPI gibi takan likhibo hoilibi takan bra koi ase ke takan public karone Npcc bra khara koribo aro ki issues related ase public karone janda kan karone awas uthabo kuse so amikan anurudh kure ase ki Nagaland medical minister Paiwan Konyak prabe jundu Npcc bra idu takan bra urge kure ase itu ekbar rectify kurna Nagaland primary health center hobi Nagaland district sub hospital de doctor proper rakhibo lage equipments proper rakhibo lage aro machines kan bi thik rakhi shigule bimar manu kan pishi rahat hobo itia karone mane for more updates abone side ebi global window
Ready to launch your dream career? At Eagle Crest Training Academy and Consultancy, we offer expert training in hospitality, aviation, and cruise line. 100% job placement assistance in India and overseas, expert faculty and hands-on training, endless career opportunities worldwide. Your journey to success starts here.